Good evening, this is Capital News for Monday, March 27, 2017. With the news, I am Iva Wharton. Thanks for joining us. We begin this evening by telling you that a young mother, badly disfigured by the father of her children, is seeking your help financially for surgery overseas.
Shonda's entire face is completely disfigured. Corrosive acid burnt away her nose, eyes, and upper body. Within the blink of an eye, this woman's life was changed forever at the hands of the father of her children. After enduring almost 10 years of abuse, Shonda Williamson decided that she had had enough and finally summoned the courage to walk away from the relationship. But her former lover was not prepared to let her enjoy a life away from his control. The man journeyed from Linden Region 10 to punish the mother of his children by attacking her at a friend's house in New Amsterdam, Berbice. Williamson was full of life and hope for the future. She had just begun working and was caring for her 2 boys away from that toxic relationship when the incident occurred. The perpetrator, Alfred De Jong, also known as Natta Boy, committed the horrendous act while screaming, "If I can't have you, no one else can."
Every time I leave it, I always move home back by my mother. And he would come and he would say he's sorry and he wouldn't do it again. And I would just forgive him. Because, it's long now we're together. And I don't want to leave him and go and get somebody else and maybe I'll end up into worse. So I just used to say maybe he would change, but he never did.
So walk me through what happened on that day when this incident occurred.
The night I went out on the road and I was coming in back. When I made to the gate, I opened the gate, I went to the veranda piece, I stood there, I knocked. I guess my friend, she didn't hear on the first knock. So I was standing there like this way, and something was like, "Shonda, turn to your left." When I turned to my left, I saw him approaching me. I know it was him. The walk, the body structure, everything, his face, but it's just the way he looked so strange. So I left staring at him because he had these like weave in his hair and he had like a female garment on. So it left me shocked, and so I just left staring at him. By the time I could do anything, he just threw, I don't know, the acid on me, the liquid. And there I was standing, screaming, knocking on the door for my friend. I guess he threw down the container and he ran out. While knocking on the door, she opened, because I was screaming for her. She opened. She was like, "What is this? What happened to you?" I was like, "It's Alfred."
Shonda was hospitalized at the Georgetown Public Hospital for 9 weeks, fighting to save her sight, which is now tremendously blurred. The extent of her injuries are so severe that she is not able to receive care in Guyana. Therefore, she must travel overseas for treatment. Despite her challenges, she intends on becoming an advocate against domestic violence and wants to help both men and women who are experiencing this prevalent social ill in Guyana. Since leaving the hospital, Shonda is being cared for by her family. She explained that the most painful part of this ordeal is the fact that her children are afraid to come close to her because of her state.
I would just like to encourage that person to get out of it fast, even to the first hit. Don't think it will done there. It will continue. Like I did, I was staying and say it will stop, but it lead to this. Just don't stay any longer. Just get out of it fast. Well, I'm grateful to She. Thanks to them. When I finish with this here, I just want to be out there to encourage my fellow young women, even to these gentlemen, if I could talk to them, just because they should look at it, that we women are like their mother. We're there doing everything just like their mother. We're there cooking for them, cleaning their clothes, washing their clothes, doing everything. It's just that we women please them in the emotion way, but their mother don't. So why, if you don't raise your hand to your mother, why is it you raising your hand to your woman? It's not good. Just stop it.
You also said to me But you think this happened for a reason, that God has a plan. Tell me a little bit more about that.
Well, indeed, I think God has a plan for me, so I can be a testimony to others. I could be closer to Him, and when I walk, people should look at me and say, well, yes, indeed, she's a testimony. God has saved her, because look what she was, and look what she is now today.
Non-governmental organization Saving Hands Emergency Aid, SHE, has been able to secure treatment services for her at a top U.S. hospital where she will receive state-of-the-art treatment from some of the best doctors in the field. SHE is funded by donations from the public on a case-by-case basis. Therefore, they are asking for your help. Tracy Kendricks for Capital News.